Hey, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Faith and Fishing. We are at one of my favorite places to fish. It is such a beautiful place. I really enjoy coming up here. It's so peaceful. It's so serene. Me and the people that I love spend a whole lot of time at this place. I could just sit here and look, but this is a faith and fishing video. So of course, the next bit of video footage that you guys will see will probably be me and my family catching some fish. Hopefully we caught a bunch of them in the video and you guys are able to see it. I hope you enjoy this footage that I have and this beautiful scenery. Stay tuned. All right, good afternoon, everybody. We are out on a fishing excursion. I have my cousin with us. Say hey. Kaylani's in the back. I'm watching the road, y'all. I'm on this real narrow country road. We are pulling up to one of my grandfather's favorite spots. This is the place me and my nephew frequented often. Normally we catch real big fish, and he cut the grass. Yes, God. So we about to fish a little bit, and that's pretty much it, y'all. I will be back to y'all in a little bit with some fishing footage, hopefully. We are planning on catching some giants. Y'all stay tuned. Peace. Of course, before I started fishing for myself, I was helping my baby girl get herself set up, and she was doing a great job all by herself. She's such a good little angler. Of course, she hung into a couple of bluegill, but she was moving so fast I could hardly get footage. What you got, Jaleesa? Pick it up. Yay!
I gotta take a picture of this.
Grab the tip of your line. Yeah. You gotta pull your pole back up towards you. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God.
She got her fish, you guys.
Yeah, first one. Yeah, you're the first one of the day.
Very pretty fish, by the way.
First fish of the day.
Boom!
Yeah,
Boom!
gonna be a bigger one.
Period.
Yeah, period.
Now listen, guys, I caught tons of fish today, but every time I turned the camera on, I swear these fish were camera shy. I could not catch a thing. I was like, oh, good grief. Speaking of good grief, that is part of the reason that I'm out here on the lake now. It is a part of the way that I'm grieving. One of the most healthy ways to grieve is to enjoy doing the things that you loved to do with your loved one. I mentioned in one of my other videos about healthy grieving, making sure that you know that there will be good days, there will be bad days, but I grieve with hope. I never feel hopeless in my grief. Although we don't have a resolution and we don't know why he died, we don't know who did it, all of those things, but there is a hope still yet in Christ. And I feel those types of things when I do the positive things that we enjoy doing together. When I focus on the positive memories that we had, it helps me to push forward to know that he would want me to continue with my life. He would want me to continue fishing. He would want me to be happy. He would want me to think of the good times we had together. So that is what I'm doing. That is one of the healthiest ways that I can say that I am going through my grief process, and it is helping so much. Fishing is already very therapeutic, and that's one of the reasons we fish so much, because it clears your mind, so that is one of the ways, one of the suggestions I'll give you guys. Find something that you loved to do with your loved one, and don't put it down because it reminds you of them. Pick it back up because it reminds you of them, reminds you of the good times you spent with them. Y'all know I'm a bass angler, but I was having a hard time catching them. All I could catch was fish sticks. But me and my cousin and my daughter, we had a really, really great time fishing. We enjoyed each other. We enjoyed things that my nephew would have loved to do. I have on my shirt that my sister got my nephew and myself. And he's here at the same place that I was fishing at yesterday. So that was an experience all in itself. We had a good time. She loved the sunset. Speaking of my nephew, I thought I'd bring up the fact that we had his celebration of life yesterday. And although it was very non-conventional, very non-traditional, we celebrated doing the things that he would have loved us to be doing. So we went and bought a ton of fishing poles, and we taught children to fish. We spent the day doing things that he loved and cultivated things that he loved into other people. This little girl hung into a nice sized bass. My daughter, of course, always catching fish. She caught a nice fish. My mother even spent the entire weekend fishing at another location. She caught a huge catfish. It was gigantic, and it was eaten before she even got back. We are wrapping up an amazing day of fishing at this beautiful pond. We were pretty successful. I don't know if you can see in there. I'll take some pictures. we did all right? We caught a whole bunch of fish, and that is not all of them. Some of them were small, so we decided to put them all back. The only ones we kept were the ones that were pretty decent in size. We had some bluegill in there, some regular little sunfish, some red ear. Yeah, my cousin was with me.
30 of them.
It's like 40.
Oh, 40?
We were at 30 before.
Oh.
Kaylani, hey.
Hey.
She's a little cold, so it's actually pretty nice out still. The landscape is so real pretty. Dope, right? So you guys make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you watch other videos. I have them in a playlist now. So if you want to see fishing videos, they're in a fishing playlist. Fashion videos, they're in a fashion playlist. But that's pretty much it. We had an amazing time. You guys make sure you stay blessed. Continue to do your best. Peace. Hey, don't forget. Be certain to follow me on all my social media platforms if you want to see what I'm up to on an almost every other day basis. Love y'all. Bye.